Hello, my name is Gus Saris, and I'm an attorney who works for Affinity Law Firm. We are General Counsel for Economy Dentures and Dr. Plate. Today, Dr. Plate has asked me to give you some information and to welcome you to Economy Dentures as a key employee. Since you are being hired on a part-time basis, you have a very special position here. What that means is we're asking you to sign a non-disclosure non-compete. Now, we'll discuss a little bit about who you can work for and who you can't. Let's talk about Economy Dentures for a second. Economy Dentures does three things, and we do those three things very well. We make high-quality dentures, we do denture repair, and we do tooth extractions for those dentures. Now, if a business does 80% or more of their business as a denture-type business, as we've just described in those three things above, that we consider them to be a direct competitor. What we're asking today is that you don't work for our direct competitors. Part of the reason is we have trade secrets, we have patents, we have processes, we have designs, we have confidential information, and we don't want our competitors to have that information that has taken many years and tremendous cost to build. So, who can you work for and what can you do under this non-disclosure, non-compete? First of all, you can work in any other field other than dentistry, and obviously there's no violation of any non-compete or non-disclosure. However, if you are going to work for another dentist, that dentist cannot do 80% or more of the three things that we've described, which include the tooth extractions, the dentures, or the denture repair. So, you can work for any other dentist who does maybe cosmetic dentistry, anything that would be other than those three things. Now, our non-compete, non-disclosure is very specific. First of all, we don't want to stop you from working everywhere. We want to stop you from working within 75 miles of any Economy Dentures. Why? Because our clients will drive 75 miles to come and see us. That's one provision. Second provision is the 80%, which we've discussed, which are the three things above. And the third thing is this is for 2 years. That's 2 years after you leave the practice. Now, it's also while you're in the practice. So while you're in the practice, you can't work for anybody else who does 80% or more extractions, repair, or produces dentures. You have a 75-mile geographical limitation, and it is for 2 years after you leave. Now, if you don't understand these provisions, you certainly can ask the HR rep or anybody who's helping you with this video. You certainly are not obligated to sign it, but it is a part of your employment. So if you do wish to work at Economy Dentures, you will have to sign this. It is part of the hiring package. Now, what would happen if you accidentally or purposely break this non-compete and you do work for a direct competitor? Well, certainly we have rights to injunctions, which would mean that you would be drug into a court, and certainly probably not something that you or we want to see. Certainly, we're wanting this to be a very pleasurable experience, and we're hiring you today and giving you good compensation so that you work hard for us and you become one of our most valuable employees. So if you do not understand this, please feel free to have somebody else look it over before you sign it, or if you understand this non-compete and the three things that it represents, feel free to sign it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the HR rep. Once again, on behalf of Dr. Plate and Economy Dentures, I want to welcome you as a part-time key employee and hope that your experience here is very pleasurable. Thank you.